Good morning everybody on YouTube. Okay, so today we've had a selection of citrus scions delivered to us from a friend, very kind. We've had the Tarocco Blood, Tamban Pomelo, Buddha Hand and a K15 Pomelo, a Kaffir Lime, Ocean Orange, Fremont Tangerine and a Tropical Meyer Lemon. Now we're using 3 different rootstocks for the Tarocco Blood, Tamban Pomelo, the Buddha Hand, K15. We're going to use Swingle Citramelo. For the Kaffir, Ocean, Fremont Tangerine, we're going to use Troyer. And for the Tropical Meyer, we're going to try Cox. Now I know a lot of people in Thailand growing the Meyer lemon and they're really struggling with it. So what we're going to try and do, we're going to put it on a Cox Mandarin hybrid rootstock, get it out to the people who are struggling with it, and hopefully that'll help them grow this variety. Like I say, lots buying these trees and they're just dying out, they're not growing well, so we think Cox Mandarin is going to be a solution for the Meyer lemon. We've got about 300 Cox rootstock coming along, so we're just going to put this Tropical Meyer on a few Cox. The main Meyer I think we're going to graft up on the Cox is the improved Meyer. So we've unpacked all the scions now from the packaging they came in. All very nice clean sticks, and mark them all up along with the rootstock they're going on. We'll start off with a Tropical Meyer, getting that on the Cox. We'll probably get 8, 9, 10 grafts out of those 3 sticks, scions should I say. So let's get cracking on with those first. We're looking to get the Meyer lemon grafted onto this part of the rootstock here. These Meyer lemon scions a little bit slim, so for that we're going to use a side graft. Get that on there. I'll have to take the sign away from the camera to make the cut, it's just not possible at that angle, sorry about that. So there you have your cut on the scion. I'm going to need that bud up there. I'm trying to get as many as I possibly can out of these scions. Okay. So cut the rootstock like we did before. Try and match up with the scion, that's not very good. It'll have to do. Into there, we'll chop that there. There, nice. So when we grafted last time, we did 2 methods. We covered the whole scion with the parafilm and we used the bags. So that's the method we're going to use for everything today. Again, 1 strip of parafilm to cover the graft union, like so, and we'll put a little bit on the top just to stop that from getting any mold, fungus while it's in the bag, which sometimes can happen. Over with the bag, seal that up, and that's good to go in his dark room now. So we'll tag these up now, each graft, so we know what variety, obviously, what rootstock we're on. I'll get on with the rest of them now. That's the May lemon done. Got 8 trees off those scions. We put 5 on Cox Mandarin, 3 of them on the Swingle. I didn't really want to use up all the Cox Mandarin because we are saving that for the improved Meyer and for our Lambert Eureka that we're going to grow on the farm, or the orchard should I say. So that's the Meyer done. Move on to the Taraco Blood now. The Taraco Blood, this scion, very close to the Swingle rootstock, we're going to put that on. So the first graft, 2 off this, we'll probably cleft graft that. Really happy to get blood oranges. We've got the Cara Cara, the Arnold Blood now, and now this Taraco Blood. So very interested to see how this grows for us here. We've cut that down to the V. Now we'll get that in up there somewhere. I'm trying to get as many grafts as I can off these scions, so I'm only using 1 bud on each scion for each graft. Make sure cambium's crossing down there, and that looks good to wrap. We'll probably only get 3 or 4 of this blood orange onto the Swingle, but we'll have to grow these on, wait till they flower and fruit, and then we'll start to expand them more if anybody wants to add them to the collection. This next variety we're grafting up, this is the K15 pomelo. This is a smaller pomelo and a very sweet pomelo, really supposed to be one of the best. We've been looking for this variety for a while, quite lucky to find it. We managed to find a grower that had it, so we put our pomelos onto a Swingle rootstock. They all seem to do very well on that. We'll probably get 3 or 4 off this scion with the K15 pomelo. So we'll get those grafted up now. And that puts us up to 6 pomelo varieties in a citrus collection. So happy with that one. That's everything grafted up now. We actually ended up using 4 rootstocks. We put the Buddha hand onto a rough lemon rootstock, much more suitable for lemons. So we've got the K15 pomelo, the Tambam pomelo, the Ocean orange, the Fremont tangerine, Taraco blood orange, Kaffir lime, tropical Meyer, and the Buddha's hand back there. So that's 8 new varieties to add to the 60 or so we already have. We'll be getting close to 70 varieties of citrus now. So we'll take these guys over, put them in the dark room Now we're in cool season, probably leave them in there for around 2 weeks before we start looking to take them out. Now this rootstock soil's a little dry. I was hoping to graft these yesterday, but the scions arrived a little late, so we got them grafted up today. So I'll get them into the dark room and I'll just give them a little bit of a water. You got them all in the dark room now, just giving them a little bit of water. When we take these trees out, all these trees are going to be new mother trees, so we'll pot them up into a bigger pot, keep them over a period of time, and then hopefully sometime down the line we can start to expand on these new varieties. So we've got 29 trees from the selection of scions that we got given, and 8 new varieties. So we'll just have to wait a couple of weeks now and check on the success rate. So thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Hope it helps anybody out there who's grafting the citrus tree collection. Everybody have a great day. Please subscribe if you like the video. Thanks for watching.